This is Shine Valentine back today again, new episode. In today's episode, I want to talk about Mona Symone. And the title of the video is probably going to be Mona Symone fakes death after a celebrity passes. So, if you all don't know Mona Symone, you can type in her name in YouTube, and like I said, her name is Mona Symone. And so, how I found out about Mona Symone was basically she had an issue with Tasha K. And so when all this Cardi B Star Marie thing was going on, Mona Symone claimed that she had an interview set up with Star Marie. And I guess, we all know the Tasha K interview Star Marie, right? And so Mona Symone claimed that she had talked to Star Marie before Tasha K got to her, and Tasha K told Star Marie that, I want to have the exclusive and I want you to interview with me first. And I guess Star Marie told Tasha K that she had an interview with Mona Symone or some other people. And I guess Tasha K told her, okay, well, the rules to be interviewed on my platform is, whatever the rules were, she wanted to interview with her first. But look, that's what was said. But that's how I found out about this. So Mona Symone started doing videos about Tasha K, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not subscribed to her. I never was. But I would listen to her videos from time to time. She would get into it with different YouTubers. The stuff was funny to me to a certain point. And then now it's getting out of hand. It's a lot of black, particularly black female YouTubers getting into it. And it's some black gay male YouTubers getting into it too. So I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of them getting into it. So Mona Symone posted, on her YouTube channel yesterday, she posted in her community tab. If you go to her YouTube channel and you go to her community tab, I'm going to read you what she posts. But I just want to say a celebrity just passed, Nipsey Hussle. I'm very sad about it. It's disturbing. I think the guy who did it just got caught now. Yesterday was April Fool's Day, remind you. And Mona Symone did a video about his death, and then a couple hours later, I don't know how many hours later, but then some hours later, this is what was posted on her YouTube channel. It says, "This world was simply not good enough for you. I hope you made it to Venus. I'm so lost and confused right now, but I understand. I love you so much, I can't take it. If only the world knew your love. I miss you terribly. Hashtag end cyberbullying. Hashtag check on your strong friends. Please give me time to call everyone. Michelle. Can someone tell me how to shut this account down?" Now, you heard what I said. Now, the part where I said Michelle, the name is spelled M-I-C-H-E. It did not say... how can I say this? Okay, I think it meant Michelle, and I'm gonna tell you why. But it was spelled M-I-C-H-E. That was it. It wasn't spelled M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E. It was just spelled M-I-C-H-E. Now, Mona Symone is married to a woman named Michelle. Okay, and so now mind you, this is on Mona Symone's YouTube page. Her if you go to the community tab. And so it appeared from everybody, it appeared that Michelle, her wife, wrote this and then just said, dash Michelle, saying that's who it's from. And then it said, "Can someone tell me how to shut this account down?" Now, after this was posted on Mona Symone's community tab, mind you, a couple hours before this was posted, she just did a video about Nipsey Hussle and his murder. Just did it. Then she post this, and so people are underneath this post asking her, is she okay, is she dead? Then I know S. Hutchison, I think I'm saying her name right, S. Hutchison, she did, excuse me if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, she did a video saying, is Mona Symone dead? And just wondering, and I've seen Sansa Ray. It was a lot of people start doing videos. Jay Wilson, Heidi Fly, a lot of people just started doing videos thinking this woman was dead. So what I started doing, I just, the way my mind works, I just sit back. I'm a cat, I'm a Leo, right? So I sit back and watch things and I analyze it, and then I come up with a conclusion. I just wait because the truth will come out if you just wait. So I started going No, actually, it was a couple people that were doing live chats about live videos asking, is Mona Symone dead? Okay. And I went under one chat. I can't remember the channel's name, but I went under one live video, and I said, I believe this is fake. And I said that I think she just wants attention. And then a moderator in that live video timed me out. Before she timed me out, she says, no, stop bullying, no cyberbullying, and then she timed me out. And then someone came after me, because how I figured I was timed out, I tried to type something else, and then it says I'm timed out. And then another young lady had a comment. She said to the moderators in that chat, she said, why are you timing people out just for expressing their doubt? And I was pissed off, so I exited out of that live, and I came back maybe an hour or two later when I had some time because I was busy. And I was angry, and I put in, why did you all time me out? All I said was that I thought that this was fake and that she was still alive. And then another moderator said, oh, I didn't time you out, I'm sorry about that. So the lady who timed me out, I think she had already left because she was getting emotional in her feelings. Okay, so my issue was, she said to me, no bullying. Now let's get into this. So Mona Symone is alive, everybody, and allegedly she did all this because she wanted to make a statement about cyberbullying, because a lot of people have been coming out saying that she was a con artist. A man came out, I think his name is, I'm not even going to try to remember his name because I don't want to get it wrong, but a gentleman came out and said he gave her $8,000 plus. He felt that she scammed him. People are saying a lot of different things about her, saying she's a scammer. So she felt she was getting bullied, and I guess her subscriber base was dropping. But most importantly, she was on here for money. She was on here to get money for a power chair. She claims she got surgery. People claim that they don't believe she really got surgery. Then people are saying she's on drugs and all that, on pharmaceutical drugs and all that. I'm not. That's alleged. We don't know if that's true or not. But what I do know is true, that she was trying to get donations. She was collecting donations to get a power chair. That is true. Now, whether she was on drugs and all that, I don't know if that's true. But that's what's being said. And so it seems like she was trying to prove a point. And now another lady, I think her name is Tracy, came out and said that Mona, a day before April Fool's, the day before yesterday, she said they had a conversation, and Mona Symone made a comment saying I should pretend like I should fake my death or something. And Tracy claims she told her not to do that. So after she made this post, so the post I just read to you all before I went on a rant, that was made. Now I went to her wife's Facebook page. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but her wife's name is Michelle. And mind you, people are asking her, is this for real? Is this fake? I'm on Michelle's post now on her Facebook page now, and she has it up. Yesterday at 12:15 a.m. she has, I won't let you kill my everything, the sweetest and realest woman in the world. Send your love, positive vibes and prayers. Life changes in a split moment. Love, yours. Please, no calls. So she didn't want anybody to call her. And also, Mona Symone's wife, Michelle, did not want anyone to call her, even though her wife allegedly is dead. And she also posted from the hospital. So what do I mean? On Facebook, she had a post where I guess it was the map quest where and it showed the location where she was at. And I think she had the hospital name down. So people start calling the hospital, everyone. And they asked for Mona Symone, and they asked for Michelle, and I guess whoever answered the phone said, we don't have anyone admitted at this hospital with that name. And so Michelle deletes the post, and I think she said, oh well, Mona Symone doesn't, she's a celebrity and she doesn't go by that name when she admits herself in the hospital. So people are making videos. Some people I think are crying, upset. So then Michelle says F social media. That's one post. And she has another post. I'm poetic, my apologies. Please read carefully. We're past the end of retrograde, the renewal, the rebirth, sage the brains. Death hashtag. Death is a myth. Charge me for what I say, not for what I don't say. Confirmation is key. Hashtag Madam Sir. Hashtag Freddie's daughter. Hashtag critical minds. Hashtag a society of thinkers. Hashtag think while it's legal. And then Michelle posts again, the evil in the world murdered the woman I knew, but I'll ride with this bitch until the end of time. Hashtag no prisoners. Hashtag death is a myth. Hashtag the renewal. Then she posts, please watch for understanding. This, I'm on her Facebook page. This is Mona Symone's wife. She posts something, a link to YouTube about astrology. Then she posts again. FUBITH on YouTube. I'm responsible for my MF and words, not Mona Symone. I never said Mona Symone was dead. She is in the hospital. I'm hoping for the renewal. Hashtag high vibrations. I said I wish it's retrograde. Dumb BITCH on YouTube. Read the entire effing response. Shelly, to our loved ones, my apologies for the confusion. Mona is still in the hospital, so keep praying. I'm not gonna keep reading that. Anyway, it just goes on and on and on. She says, I repeat, Mona Symone is not dead. Now you hear what she just said, everyone. Michelle, Mona Symone's wife, says that Mona Symone is not dead. However, let's go back to what was originally posted. The world was simply not good enough for you. I hope you made it to Venus. I'm so lost and confused right now, but I understand. I love you so much I can't take it. If only the world knew your love, I'll miss you terribly. Doesn't that sound like somebody's dead, everybody? Then she says, please give me time to call everyone. Can someone tell me how to shut this account down? So let's get to it. How did I know this was fake? I'm pissed off because I'm going to people's live videos and saying, I was even in, I think his name's Sean Bradley's live, and I said I think this is fake news, and he responded, he said, well, I don't know if it is or not, but blah blah blah. How did I know this was fake, everybody? Okay, for one, April Fool's Day. Let's go through it. It was April Fool's, number one. Number two, a celebrity had just died, and she just did a video about him. So you got to think in the mind of a sick individual. You got to think the way a sick person who feels they're about to lose things are going to behave. In her mind, she thought this would be perfect because, once again, it's April Fool's. And so what she was going to plan to do was, I'm going to get back to that. So what she wanted to do, number one, she wanted attention. Okay. Number two, she wanted to see how people will react to her death because she's sick like that. Some people are just sick. They want to see how you would feel if they died. Number three, she wanted people who were allegedly telling the truth about her. She wanted them to see how it would feel to lose her. To see that what they were doing to her was just simply wrong. How could you expose me from my lies? How could you do that? So she wanted, I'm pretty sure she was on YouTube that whole time listening to videos of people saying they were sorry and they were going to miss her terribly. You see, that's a sick person. And like I said, number one was April Fool's. And so the reason why this was perfect in her mind, because Nipsey Hussle had just got murdered. Okay, so people was already emotional. Their wounds were open. People was already distraught. And then it's April Fool's. So the April Fool's plays a big part, because then she can come around and say, oh, well, it was an April Fool's joke. Even though in one of her wife's posts that I didn't read on Facebook, she says, well, Mona Symone does not even she doesn't celebrate April Fool's Day, because people were saying, well, was this an April Fool's joke? And she said, no, Mona Symone does not celebrate April Fool's Day. But anyway, she did it because it was April Fool's. She also wanted to make a point about cyberbullying, even though people were telling the truth about her, but she wanted to see how people react. Had she died, almost saying, leave me, you all are saying these bad things about me, but if I was gone, you'll miss me. This woman acts like she is a celebrity, so nobody really cares about you like that. But I'm making this video because people know, let me take that back. People cared about her. I mean, a lot of people knew her. So let me take that back. It's somebody that cares about everybody. People cared about her, but the people that did at this point don't anymore because of what she pulled. And that's just sick for you to want to fake your death just to see how somebody's going to react to make you feel loved, for attention. So now the biggest reason she did this, like I said, April Fool's, attention, to see how people will react. Had she died, for the people who she claimed was bullying her, she wanted them to feel bad about, quote unquote, bullying her. Also, Nipsey Hussle had just got murdered, so people, wounds were open, they were sensitive, and I think in her mind she wants to correlate herself to a celebrity in some kind of odd way. And now the biggest thing was Come now, I cannot confirm this because they said this has been deleted, but allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, a GoFundMe was up. Allegedly, a GoFundMe was up that Mona Symone, or that allegedly Michelle put up, or both of them put up, and they were collecting money for her death. Yes, everybody, it was allegedly it was a GoFundMe up that people was donating money that quickly. Her death had not been confirmed, and a GoFundMe allegedly was up, and they were taking money. And then I guess when the SHIT hit the fan, they deleted it. Now, to prove to you that that this was going around, or that at least this rumor was going around, Michelle, the last post Michelle has on her Facebook page says, "No one in my family created any GoFundMe, and we are nor asking for any donation." That's what she's saying. She said, "No one in my family created any GoFundMe, and we are nor asking for any donations." That I'm reading just how she got it. So if it sounds weird, that's what she put. She put, "No one in my family created any GoFundMe, and we are nor asking for any donations." Okay, now the reason why she put this, everyone, is because people were saying that she was going, that her and Mona Symone faked Mona Symone's death and put a GoFundMe up, and they did this to get money. So you all might say, why would this woman do this? Okay, I just said the reason why. Attention. A celebrity just died, open wombs, April Fool's, so that so that when people say it's an April Fool's joke, well, when she got exposed, she could come back and say it was an April Fool's joke. Also, to see how, to make people feel bad who she claimed was bullying her, to make them feel guilty, but the biggest thing, it was for money. Okay, and you might say, well, why was she in her YouTube career like this? It's because I feel like one or two reasons. Either she thought she was going to be able to get away with it, meaning she thought that people maybe wouldn't get that angry, or I don't even think she thought that. I think that her YouTube, her subscriber base had dropped a lot. Now you might say, who cares that her subscriber base dropped? Why would she do this? Well, she was getting money from her subscribers. She was on YouTube doing videos to get money for a power chair, and people claim she was using that money to pay bills. So, and I don't think she says she's disabled right now, so she can't work, and I don't know if her wife is working. So she was using YouTube donations to allegedly to pay for her bills and her rent and whatever. So now follow this. If this is her career, getting money from getting donations and that going towards her livelihood, if she's getting into it, people, and they're coming out exposing her, and now people start turning against her. She had a group or a cult called the Brains. That's what it seemed like a cult or something called the Brains. So you would see their name, and then it would be Brain or whatever, and their profile name will have their name and then underscore Brain. And so they would be her moderators and stuff like that, and she started getting into it with them, so they were turning against her. So when you go to her videos, she had way more thumbs downs on all videos than she had likes, so people were very upset at her. So she was losing money. It wasn't about her losing subscribers, everyone. It was about her losing money. She did not want to lose money. So I think she felt it was how you have a Ponzi scheme or whatever, and you got to get out because now you're not, people have figured out what you're doing. Now you got to get out, get as much money as you can before you leave. So I think at this point, she knew she couldn't get that much money out of anybody, especially after this one guy came out and said he gave her $8,000 plus. So she was just pretty much done at this point. So this is just my opinion. I don't know why a person would fake their death. I'm just giving you, what I think the reason why she did it. I feel that she, like I said, one part of it is she thought she'd get away with it, but I really don't even think she really thought she could get away with it. I think that she knew that her time was up on YouTube because no one was donating to her anymore. No one believed her. And so she decided to do this one big scheme. And I think it came in her head right after Nipsey Hussle died. Like, I don't think she planned this for months and months and months. No. I think this was a quick idea that came quickly. And how her mind worked, she seems like she's always coming up with ideas anyway. She calls herself the brain, right? So I feel like after Nipsey Hussle died and she did the video and she talked to Tracy, I think the idea how her mind worked, that sinister mind, she thought, you know, he just died. People are sensitive right now about death, and they've been quote unquote cyberbullying me. I'm going to show them how it feels to lose someone, and I want them to feel guilty about cyberbullying me. On top of them, I'm going to put a GoFundMe up and make them think that I'm dead, and they can send the money to me. Now you all might say that people misinterpret, you know, Michelle's post. First of all, you all, do you really think her wife wrote that? Repeat this again. Do you all think her wife really wrote that post? Her wife, I did not write that post. I have listened to Symone videos for a very long time. I know how she talks and her verbiage and how she says certain words and just words that she used, and Freddie's daughter and all this and cyberbullying. And she even said that her wife Michelle is barely on YouTube like that. She's not really into social media. You all, what Mona Symone did, and this is what I feel, just my opinion, she came up with this plan in her head for the reasons I just said, and she wrote this post on her own YouTube channel and her own community tab, and she signed it Michelle, well, M-I-C-H-E, to make it seem like her wife wrote the post. You follow me? She made it seem like her wife wrote the post. Also on her wife's Facebook page, her wife is saying, I'm responsible for my own words. Mona Symone did not. Don't blame Mona. I'm the one that wrote this. Look, I feel like she has access to her wife's Facebook page because she's probably the mastermind in that relationship. And she went on her wife's Facebook page and she posted all that's posted on her wife's Facebook page as far as the post that's dealing with Mona Symone's death. I feel Mona Symone wrote all that. It's the way she talks, talking about going to Venus and all that spiritual stuff. Mona Symone wrote that stuff on her wife's page. Okay, and then she has the nerve to flip it on her. She's a sick one. She's actually writing on her wife's page as if it's her wife, and then she's gonna put on her wife. So follow me. Mona Symone, I feel, has got access to her wife's Facebook page and put posts up. She's the one that wrote those posts, pretending like she's her wife. And then throwing her own wife under the bus in one of the posts by saying, well, I'm responsible for my own words. Mona Symone had nothing to do with this. No, Mona Symone is the one that is writing the post. You follow what I'm saying? And then Mona Symone's YouTube channel, to make it seem as if Michelle wrote this post about her while she was quote unquote dead, she signed in Michelle and then she wrote, can someone tell me how to shut this account down? And I'm thinking to myself, how would you not know how to shut down a YouTube account? You know, because for her to be able to post on her wife's YouTube channel, she had, anyway, I knew this was fake from the beginning, and I was trying to tell people, but like I said, they timed me out of the chat, out of the live video, because they said I was bullying Mona Symone. No, I wasn't bullying. I was just simply saying, you all need to calm down. I believe this is fake. I don't think she's dead. This is you gotta think. Look, I think Mona Symone's a Scorpio. My moon, I'm a Leo. My sun is in Leo. I'm into astrology, and my moon sign is Pisces. Okay, so I have my mind where I don't think on those terms. I'm not a psychopath, but how my mind works, I sit back and I think a lot, come up with ideas, and I just sit back and I analyze things. And so she has a kind of mind that she's an opportunist. She has a opportunist type mind. So she tries to jump on things and try to analyze people. She claims she had like 6 degrees and all that. She could not. But I can tell that she likes to analyze people and get into people's head. And I'm like that too. So I knew from reading this post, people get hysterical too quickly. They have to calm down. I knew that something was up. That this woman, and because I thought this is too much of a coincidence that Nipsey Hussle just died, and that she did a video about him, and then a couple 6 or 7 hours later, now she's dead, and her wife is posting on her YouTube channel. I mean, if someone just died, the last thing you want to do is jump on YouTube and tell anybody. And then how I knew it was fake too, because on the wife's Facebook page, she said no calls. Okay, she said no calls, everybody. Okay, why would you post it and then say no calls? If you're not, now people do that. They'll say, okay, no calls if someone's missing. But when someone's have died, they usually don't say no calls. But I get a benefit of doubt. Some people maybe would post a death and say no calls, but if she wasn't ready for any calls that soon after the so-called death of Mona Symone, she wouldn't even post anything. And then when she posted the hospital, she put the name of the hospital, and she had a picture, I think, of like the location where they were at, or like the Google map. She said she deleted it because people were calling the hospital, and Mona Symone wasn't at the hospital. Or someone by that name was not at the hospital, nor was Michelle at the hospital. And then I think they said she posted something saying, please stop calling the hospital. Why? You posted but you know why she you all know why she did this. And this was Mona Symone. I do not think her wife did. I think her wife was in it, but I think Mona Symone said, I'm gonna take care of this babe, and she did the whole thing, the whole scheme. Mona Symone wanted to make it seem like she was really dead. She wanted to make it sound like it was serious. She wanted it to come off like she was really dead, to get a reaction out of people right away, to get money from that GoFundMe, and to get that narcissistic energy she wanted. She wanted to get that psychopathic fix, you know. She wanted multiple things out of this. She wanted people to really feel she was dead, so she can go through YouTube and look at the videos and see them saying, I miss you, Mona, and hear them crying about it. You all, I know this sounds weird. That's what she wanted. I know she was scamming through YouTube, looking at videos. I'm pretty sure she typed in her name in the search engine, and she looked at every video that was talking about her to get her fixed. And she probably was saying in her head, yeah, all the stuff they said about me, I bet you they feel guilty now. They kept bullying me with telling everybody the truth about me. How dare they go on YouTube and tell people the truth about me? They're bullies, and I bet you they feel bad now. That's what those bastards get. I'm about to get this money. I'm telling you. I analyzed people. That's what she was thinking. Then she came up, she wanted to make sure you all believed it, so she came up with this, you know, I'm gonna pretend like Michelle is the one. I'm making it seem like Michelle, my wife, is posting this. And then I'm gonna let this go for some hours, put up a GoFundMe. They said that they claimed the GoFundMe was up, people donated, and then they deleted it. And I think they took the money, I guess when you delete it, you could take the money out of the GoFundMe and then delete it. I don't know how that goes, but anyway, they claim it was up there, but it's gone now. And she did that. Then she went back on her wife's Facebook page and then posted, oh, retrograde and all that. Her wife is not to that spiritual stuff. She's into all that retrograde and Venus and all that, and Jupiter and Saturn. She's into that. So this woman faked her death after a celebrity passes. She wanted to correlate everybody. When he died, I'm telling you, I do not believe she planned this stuff for months. I don't think she planned this fake death stuff for months or anything like that. The idea came to her right after he got murdered. It came to her. It was April Fool's, and then she wanted to prove a point about cyberbullying. She claims she's being cyberbullied, but people saying everything they're saying about her is the truth. And then they said she stole money, not stole money. She swindled money out of people, out of this guy, and he got a video. So a lot of people were done with her. They were not donating to her the way they used to. So I think she wanted to have a last hurrah, meaning money, a last lump sum of money before she get out of Dodge. Now she might try to come back on YouTube and say something. They tried to blame, when she got on her wife's Facebook page, took over her wife's Facebook page and posted some things in the Facebook. I read to you all some of the posts, but one of the posts she tried to blame a YouTuber for making a video saying, is Mona Symone dead? Yeah, she tried to flip it. That's her. She loves flipping things. She knows she planned her. She thinks she's so smart, you all, but she's really not. I saw right through her. When I seen it, I'm like, this woman is not dead. And then for her to say that we misinterpret her post, saying that I'll miss you terribly, that means somebody is gone, dead, gone, never coming back. How are you gonna miss somebody that's still here? She claimed that we misinterpret the post, and that it meant that she said it was a rebirth, spiritual rebirth. It was a death of a spirit and a rebirth. Get the hell out of here. You faked your own death because you want to piggyback off of the death of Nipsey Hussle. Okay, you want to piggyback off the fact it was April Fool's, so ha ha ha, and you wanted to make the people quote unquote suffer that cyberbullied you and feel bad, and then you want to get some money from that GoFundMe as a last hurrah because people are not donating to you anymore.